Hi, Ann Rusnak, the Time Diva. You ever wondered where your day goes? Well, this video is an excerpt from a live webinar that we did a few months ago. Well, watching this video may give you a few hints of where your day disappears. So go ahead and enjoy it.
Okay, well, now we're going to go into our three life zones, or in other words, where does my day go? And your three life zones, now you can break these out to as many as you like. I like to keep it simple. So I actually break it down into three, which I call, the first one is that family, social time, then that business, professional time, and of course that very all-important me time, that time that actually, a lot of times, if you're in overwhelm, it disappears completely. It's like it shrinks practically down to nothing. Some of the activities that can happen in your family and social time, and this is just a very, very small representation, and they don't always happen every day either, but this just gives you an idea of just some of the things that you can start thinking about without even realizing that you're doing as far as your family and social time is, you got dealing with your children, or if you have to take care of an adult parent, and any kind of family and social events that you have happening, and got to pay bills and maintaining your house and doing grocery shopping and cooking and taking care of your investments and banking, laundry, vacation, all those activities. Those are just some of the activities that happen in family social zone. In your business, we're looking at seminars and doing any kind of business reading of articles and emails and newsletters and doing customer fulfillment and bookkeeping and networking and cleaning the office and doing filing stuff. So there's a lot of things that happen in your business, too, that you're just doing, and you may not realize how much that you're actually doing during the day or during your business hours. And, of course, your time for yourself, and a good chunk of the time you spend for yourself is sleeping, at least it should be. I know for me in the beginning, it was only down to like 4 hours, and it's like no wonder I collapsed from exhaustion. Sleeping is very, very important. I didn't realize how important it was, because what it does to your brain, and me being blonde, all the help I can get from my brain, the better. And it really does keep me very focused. This is ways to keep yourself very focused. Your immune system heals, too, while you're sleeping. So there's a lot of good things that happen while you're sleeping. Of course, just taking care of yourself, just, grooming and, taking a shower and just getting cleaned up, or going to the dentist and the doctor for yourself, and hobbies that you like doing, any kind of hobbies you enjoy doing, any kind of what I call non-business reading, those kind of things you can do for yourself. I would like to do some meditation and devotionals in the morning before I start my day. And it's okay to watch TV. I'm a big movie watcher. I love to just go down to Blockbuster and rent a bunch of movies and just veg for the day and watch movies. Any kind of education stuff you're doing for yourself, and naps. So there's things you can be doing for yourself as well, as far as some of the activities. And we take all these activities that you're doing in these three zones, and we actually divide them into four distinct, what we call days or time blocks. The first one is known as rest and relaxation, and that is a high reward. The second one is money making, and that is high profit. The other activity is stuff, and this is where the bulk of our activities seem to fall into, and these are low profit, low reward. And the big picture, which we call high profit, high reward. If you're familiar with the 80-20 rule, they'll tell you that 80% of your results can come from only doing 20% of your activities. And those are those activities that fall into the R&R and the money making and your big picture. So those are the activities that you will see that big 80% of results coming from. When we focus on stuff and we spend 80% of our time on stuff activities, which happens when we're tired, it's what happens when we're overwhelmed, when our business has taken over our life, we're only going to see a 20% return on the time invested on those activities. So ideally, we want to get this flipped where you're doing more and more of the high profit, high reward, and doing less and less of the stuff, but until you ideally reach that perfect equation, we want to make sure that you're keeping some kind of balance so that you are doing some of those 20% activities that will be giving you that 80% reward, and then you can get rid of more and more of that stuff.